Hello everyone. I hope you're done with your all internship and you're preparing for your final exams. There's a chapter which I'm going to continue with the human fundamentals of human resource management. Under that, this is related to work environment. This chapter or the module is totally related to the internal environment in an organization, how an individual go through the environment concept. You people are having the internship experience where you would have understood what is working environment and how is that is feasible. The work environment concept is very important for every individual employees. This environment also tells all about like a work environment is the setting social aspects and physical conditions in which an individual perform their job means and every one individual have to have a kind of a work environment where a kind of a social approach, a physical condition and the setup, the objectives, it should be clear for each and every individuals and to perform their specific task or we call it as a job. And also it says it can have a significant effect on morale, workplace, relationships, performance, job certification, and employee health. This is very important in the working environment. So it says like morale, the values, the human values or the ethics would be for which to be followed in an organization that and the workplace relationship or social factor which you should not forget it and performance or the kind of a output you give it the productivity and job satisfaction and employee health. Job satisfaction nowadays is kind of a challenging task for every organization because the need and the demands of an every individual employees are totally differ and it matters a lot. So as well as the employee health also is very important. If the work environment is full rigid or in a complex manner, the job satisfaction and the employee health will not be that suitable or that it will not be that feasible to work in an organization. And the next concept is all tells about meaning of fatigue. What is fatigue is? Fatigue tells us like this: a state of feeling tired, again laziness, very sleepy that results from prolonged mental and physical work. For a long time you work in mental and physically, it is like gives like feeling like sleepy or relaxing it, and extended periods of anxiety, a kind of a tension, angerness, and exposure to harsh environment or loss of sleep. If you don't have a proper sleep in your home, or if you have long hours of work where physically and mentally you are tired and you feel like relaxing it. So that is this is the concept is all about fatigue. There is another concept it tells all about monotony. Monotony it tells it's a state of mind or an attitude of a worker towards his job. Means a mindset or a attitude of a worker towards his job is very important. That is what we call it as monotony. In this concept, monotony it says monotony is caused due to performing for a repetitive task, like repeating the same task often and making kind of a challenge is the thing. Whereas another concept it says all about boredom. What is boredom? It says refers to unfavorable attitude, feeling of a worker for the task he or she is performing. Means like it felt like bored, where unfavorable attitude, showing no proper interest or kind of activity. It's energy activities or not or include and feeling of like feeling of work is also an important. for which goes for the favor or unfavorable situations for the task he or she is performing. And it says this is based on a person's views for his or he task for from time to time. Boredom says this person's like game and Gemini and Oakley have already clearly told what is fact. Boredom. Boredom is says caused by empty and uneventful time is often associated with the feeling of meaningless. You feel like meaningless, like empty and uneventful. It says all about boredom. The conclusion of this fatigue, monotony, and boredom is like monotony is boredom is commonly referred to as mental fatigue and or psychological fatigue. Mental fatigue or psychological fatigue, which leads to work de- decrement means reduce. Work will be reduced. Monotony is an important aspect of industrial unrest and work decrement. It's reduce the work thing. Our next concept is all about industrial accident. What is the industrial accident according to the Donald Kirkpatrick disease? Accidents are usually the results of a combination of factors, each one of which may vary from situation to situation. The combination may be of unsafe work act and unsafe work environment. According to the Factories Act 1948, it says it is an occurrence in an industrial establishment causing body injury to person which makes him unfit to resume his duties in the next 48 hours. Like after the accident, after the injury or accident, another 48 hours, that particular person cannot be reported to the organization or a work. And what are the causes? Is like this causes of industrial accidents, like one is says unsafe conditions, unsafe acts, machine factors, non-machine factors, inherent hazards or nature of job, slipping, tripping, or falling on the floor, collision and obstruction, equipments and machines, fire hazards, physical cautious caution factor, and also sees underlying causation factors, poor physical conditions, psychological climate at the workplace, and also it says about work schedules, technical causes, human causes, environmental causes, and the last it says all about miscellaneous causes. These are the causes which is involved in an industrial accidents. Uh, I guess you people would have understood, but I felt really sad and bad because in the class we are having a good discussions or a kind of a debate or questioning. It's going on again like a previous classes. It's going on very beautifully with each other in the offline classes. I miss all you people in that talk or in the discussion. Thank you.